To start out, President Trump is revamping how the federal government recruits workers. One America's Hubbard reports.
President Trump signs an executive order modernizing federal hiring practices in a bid to create a more skilled and inclusive workforce. The order was signed during a meeting of the American Workforce Policy Advisory Board Friday, with government and private sector leaders in attendance. The board was created through an executive order in July 2018 with the mission of developing a national strategy to adapt job training and recruitment across the U.S. to the needs of the 21st century. Since the start of the pandemic, the board has been tasked with tackling rising unemployment due to COVID-19 related shutdowns.
Together we built the greatest economy in history and literally in the history of the world, greatest we've ever had, the greatest the world has ever seen, and now we have to bring it back.
The new executive order will change the hiring process for certain federal jobs, instructing recruiters to focus on skills and abilities over university degrees. The administration believes this will help diversify the federal workforce and open up positions to the 2/3 of Americans currently without a degree, but who nevertheless may possess the skills needed for these jobs.
To further expand opportunity, I'm taking a bold action to reform the federal workforce. Today, I'll sign an executive order that directs the federal government to replace outdated and really outdated, it's called degree-based hiring, with skill-based hiring.
Senior advisor to the president, Ivanka Trump, who heads the advisory board, stated she believes this may cause a domino effect, leading private sector employers to follow the government's example and adopt similar hiring criteria.
You are once again leading by example here today with this EO signing. As the nation's largest employer, we are always seeking to recruit and retain the best and the brightest to serve the American people.
Yet, Ivanka highlighted, it is not enough to simply hire skilled workers. A concerted effort must also be undertaken, she explained, to increase vocational training and apprenticeship opportunities in order to help American workers gain the skills needed for modern employment. To this effect, the administration is also launching a private sector-led initiative to match workers with these programs and to open positions in which to apply their newly gained skills.
First, we're going to be launching, and Ginny Rometty, in partnership with Tim Cook, spearheaded this group, a massive advertising campaign that directs those that need to reskill, learn a new trade, to secure a job, to the resources to enable them to do that.
This method has already seen some success in the private sector, with IBM reporting 15% of its new hires last year came from non-traditional backgrounds, including traditionally underserved communities, after they implemented skill-based hiring. And the administration believes a more general move in this direction will help diversify and modernize the national workforce, enabling American workers to thrive in facing the challenges ahead.
Today, we're taking that next step, as you mentioned, and signing an executive order that directs federal agencies to hire based on skills and knowledge, not just outdated degree requirements. This will allow us to better recognize the talents and competencies of all Americans we hire. You built once the most inclusive economy in this country's history, and you'll build it again.
Hans Hubbard, One America News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.